Oh boy.
Ooh. Is that a little moaning I hear in the back? Is that Jake? Is that Jake from this weekend?
Ooh, what you got going on there?
It's a very good question. Winners get steak. When you're 7-2,
Yeah.
you're at the top of the league. No one's really sniffing you. I mean, you're kind of there, but we're together in this. So
Yeah,
together. Hey, cheers to 7-2, brother.
Cheers to 7-2, man. Oh man. So what? Tell us, what are you eating? Oh man, it looks good.
So I got
steak. Yeah.
ribeye, dry aged, 1.5 inch thick, salt, pepper, garlic powder, in the fridge, resting.
Yep.
Pull it out on the grill, hot as you can get it. Sear it, both sides, about 5 minutes each side total, flipping at 2.5. Pull it off, rest it for 10 minutes. You're not going to find a better. I mean, any steak that I make is just going to be as good as it gets. And I really am. I'm the meat man.
Yeah.
It's so.
Oh man.
It's just so good.
Sounds amazing. You got some potatoes with
so
it?
Much. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh dude, yeah. I don't think anybody not 7-2 could do that.
You can't even comprehend it. They're little tiny little brains. They're struggling so much.
Yeah.
At doing well in fantasy football, they can't enjoy simple things like a good steak and potatoes. It's
no way. I mean, Jake
I
just
love
has
it.
to drink shotgun beers every week. That's all he can do.
Mm-hmm.
It's only meal. Shotgun and beers on Thursday night.
You got to feel for the guy too. It's like, you make all these trades, which I'm sure we're going to talk about.
We'll talk about it. We're definitely
going to talk about.
Yeah.
But and you're still this bad? That's tough, man.
Oh man. Well,
I would hate.
we had some people take over the show last week. Man. Yeah. Oh wow, wiping it up. Oh shoot. Yeah, they did pretty great. The Smith boys in the costumes.
I was cracking up.
It was really good.
I mean this
seriously.
seriously. Parker had me on the floor crying multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Don't double trick. You don't get a double treat. That was good stuff.
He was a stickler for the rules for sure. I appreciated them. I loved how in the beginning they're like, "We got to do this recap," and I genuinely thought like they don't want to do that, and like we're gonna go so fast through it.
No,
almost a half an hour later. No, I looked at the clock. It took 25 minutes to get through the recap.
Well, okay, I'm thinking of the preview, which just didn't happen. They were just like, just skip past that.
Yeah. No, I mean, they took a while to analyze the matchups, even though they didn't want to analyze the matchups. They still did. It just happens naturally. You don't mean to. They get it.
You just get to going, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, I liked a lot of the takes they had to say. I was with them. Corn maze was funny.
I liked the corn maze.
What was your thoughts on the corn maze? I was curious.
It was funny. I thought the corn maze very quickly turned into a psychoanalysis of the group.
Totally.
And it was like everything they're saying, I was like, wow, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah. I would be like, yes, this is it. We're doing this. And then we'd get there. And maybe I wasn't a big fan of them saying, oh yeah, and he'd be wrong. Maybe I wasn't a big fan of that personally.
Makes sense.
But that was funny. I definitely like the whole, like, these guys they're, oh yes, this is what we need to do. We're following this. And everyone else is just like, fuck it, we're just going. Let's hang out. Let's do fun stuff.
No, I agree. I really liked the Jake eating Cody's butt part. Ethan hanging out, very funny. The only thing I disagreed with, I'll throw some feedback here. The only thing I disagreed with, they made Tripp to be too laissez-faire. Tripp was like, oh, these guys, Matt and Chip know what they're doing. I'm going to go with them. No way. Tripp is analyzing
in a heated argument multiple times.
Either you would be in complete agreement that, oh, this is the right one. Tripp actually, no matter what you said, Tripp would immediately be like, I'm going to think the opposite. But he would still analyze and come to the right decision, which could have been with you or it could have been the other side. But
the hallmark
he would not have just, he would not have blindly fallen. He was just like, oh, these guys know what they're doing. Yeah, that was the only one. I was like, whoa. But really fun, really fun. The draft, the Halloween player draft was awesome.
Excellent. Man. I was screaming with Frankenstein. I was like, yes, you need to have Frankenstein.
Yeah.
It was great. I'm surprised there was no Michael Myers as the running back because Genty.
Okay. Yes, good point.
Genty, he stands like, you know what I mean? Like that would have been
Michael Myers pose, yeah.
a nice.
It's
little
funny how
but
everybody they brought up in my head was like defense, 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 and I think it's because their whole gimmick as monsters is to like go kill a person. So I realized that. Yeah, and I was like, oh, I gotta, venture out. But I texted in the group, Slender Man, if you're familiar with that guy, wide receiver for sure. He's Devonta Smith.
This guy.
Yeah, there you go. And who's the other one? The Babadook. As a DB.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, he'd be a really good DB. I don't know. He's scary.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good ones out there. Freddy Krueger, where would he play? That's what I was wondering.
Can I be honest with you, Matt?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't want to talk about this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not that at all. I'd love to.
Freddy Krueger? The knives?
Oh, okay.
He's Scary Terry. Rick and Morty.
Scary Terry. I'm in your dreams, bitch. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to open up a little bit to the league.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put the stake down. I'm going to put the spotlight on me, dim the lights in the background, and open up. I don't like scary movies because they scare the living shit out of me.
Yeah.
I get really scared. I really don't like them.
I got you.
Ever since I was a kid, I think I was at Tyler Sims' house. We watched Paranormal Activity. I didn't sleep for a week and a half.
Yeah.
All I saw was that red face. Every time I turned on a light, I thought it would like pop up there. And but you know what I do like?
What's that?
Beating Jake's ass in fantasy football. So you can't win them all. If I can have one or the other, I want to beat ass in fantasy football. That's always what I'm going to choose.
Yep, I like that. Speaking of beating ass, I'm right there with you. Let's hop in. Let's hop into the.
Hey, you know what? You drive. I mean,
I got this.
Drive.
I got you. It won't share. Come on, bud. All right.
I earned this steak too.
Yeah.
All those trades, all the wins. It just tastes better, you know.
It does. You feel like a winner, and so it tastes like a winner. Yeah, and I'm a winner for winning this game right here. This was the closest matchup I think of the week, almost.
Which is nuts. It's
maybe not points wise. I should say Ben's the only one. Yeah, Ben's the only one to lose and score 100. Everybody else was under 100. So this was like the NFL, not this most recent week, but the week prior, where there's just blowouts across the league. This week was like that for us, where just none of the matchups at the end look very close. I was happy to have Lamar in his first start back. He produced.
Dude, I'll tell you what. If you're scoring 130 points and Jonathan Taylor's putting up 6, put the league on notice, brother. That is tough. Travion met his projection. That has to be better than winning, right?
He still was the second highest scoring running back on the team.
Yeah. That's what you want from your third-round pick, right? You want to be the second highest running back on your team?
Even when the other two people ahead of him got injured.
Yep.
So that was, very awful. Terrell Jennings, I think his name is, got the touchdown and outscored Travion. Is crazy. Puka got injured in the third quarter. That would have been a lot better too. But hey, no, I'm happy. I agree with you. Jonathan Taylor. I mean, I had Kyle Monungai go off for 21, so that's
well. You had to expect that. He's playing literally the worst defense, literally statistically the worst defense to have ever stepped on a football field.
Yeah.
Apparently, he played Rob Gronkowski and Tom Brady last weekend. Did you know that? With LaDainian and Tomlinson in the backfield. That's why the Bengals did so poorly. Did you know that's why? It's not because the Bengals are a bad team. It's just the ghosts of all of the greatest players in NFL history played against the Bengals. That's what it was. That's all it was.
No, I'm really glad you brought that up because I was going to ask you about what's his name. I don't know. Probably he must not be the wide receiver top 10 because he got 0 points against the Bengals. Because you said the Bears players did so well, right?
Sorry,
we'll get there.
Steak is for winners. When you win, here's the thing, Matt. Early in the morning on Sunday, I'm trying to figure out what to do. Maybe I'll save this story for when we do our matchup. I still want to talk about this. I'll tell you what. How do you feel if you're Ben?
Yeah. Gibbs only put up 4.3. That's where you have some solace. You're like, okay, it was a bad week from Gibbs. Gibbs goes for 20, and he's right here in this game. He mentioned his flexes not feeling great, and we'll get there later. Jacoby Myers, maybe now in Jacksonville, you got to hope can do a little something. But
how could he do better in Jacksonville? We're here. We're talking about it now. So they already had BTJ struggling, and Travis Hunter he was doing okay, but he's out.
Travis was doing pretty well, but yeah, Travis is out. BTJ might be out too. I think that's part of this trade. BTJ, he sprained something, and they don't know. High ankle sprain. He might be a couple weeks. So, I mean, he might have the place to himself. Him and Parker Washington.
That would be good.
We'll see.
That
would
be good.
I don't know. It's just new vibes. He wasn't vibing there, and Geno Smith has looked awful. So Trevor Lawrence at least looks competent half the time, but tripping on
scary.
Tripping on his own foot, doing a bunch of things. If I'm Ben, I remember last year Pat had something like this where he was like, writing was on the wall for him. He said, anybody can win come playoffs. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But Pat was in a moment last year of like, I just need to survive, make the playoffs, and get out first round and just not be in the pits, not in punishment. I feel Ben has that kind of energy. I'm not saying that's the case because he's got Jahmyr Gibbs, Devon Achane, Josh Allen. He's got guys that can win you a week. But
no, I completely agree.
That's the vibe.
Every week I feel like he's like, man, my team sucks. This sucks. Like, he's not doing well. But I look at his roster and I'm like, how? How is this possible? How is this happening that he doesn't have like I mean, he's what, in fourth place right now?
Yeah, and PF is way up there. He's gonna make the playoffs. He'll be all right.
You, me, Parker, and Ben, I think, are all within 5 points of each other in PF. I mean, maybe 10, but it's like it's right there. So
yeah,
the PA is where you got to play better defense, Ben. You can't let Mac go for 127 on your head.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, and he said it as well. The buys are great because it gets you a week from not having to roll the dice. But once you're in the playoffs, you're just rolling the dice.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, it
could happen for anybody.
Very true. So we'll see. I mean, he's looking like he's going to get there on PF or by record, so he'll be all right. But so here's your matchup. I'm going to talk about it while you're doing whatever you're doing.
Not only is steak for winners, but Buffalo Trace Bourbon Whiskey is for winners.
Yeah.
And just 7-2. It's time to take a moment for reflection and just look back and think about all the ass I've kicked in the league. Played everyone, only lost to 2 people.
Wow, we have played everybody. We're at that point.
Yeah.
We're about to reset.
Oh
my gosh.
Yeah. So feeling real good.
Who are your 2 losses? Who's your 2 losses?
It was Pat and Trip. Trip, I lost by 4 when we both scored in the 80s.
Yeah.
And Pat, I inexplicably lost to him. Which
Laws
was
of the universe.
A fun feeling.
Just did that one.
Yeah, I know. I had to pay an $80 bar tab the next weekend.
I love that.
But early in the morning on Sunday, and this goes back to your question earlier, earlier in the morning on Sunday, I was looking for something to do, trying to find a way to make my Sunday interesting. Being out here alone, it can be kind of difficult. and Jake brought up something that I kind of like the idea of. He said, hey, why don't you sit somebody? That way this can be interesting. And like we can see how, let's have a match, a fair fight, if you will. I think he knew that, at full strength, even with all the buys that I have, I want you to scroll down real quick and just show the buys. Just show them. Show the people. Jalen Hurts, Dallas Goedert, Harold Fannin, Emeka Egbuka, Saquon Barkley, Bucky Irving, all on buys. On top of that, Jake said to me, hey, why don't you sit somebody? So I called up down, I made a place to call to the Cincinnati. I think they were in the Sheraton Hotel. So I called up Rome to his room. I said, hey, man, I hit him with the Colin Cowherd. You've seen this with LeBron, with Ben Simmons. He said, hey, LeBron, we're good. You can play if you want to. We're good. I said, Rome, take it easy. Tell Caleb, go target other people. Make sure if he does target you, it's completely uncatchable. It's either a foot and a half behind you or in double coverage or something. So I said, let's have some fun. Let's see if I can outscore Jake by benching somebody, because unfortunately, I can't set an illegal lineup. So
true.
Jake, this is to you. Cheers to a good matchup. for me.
Yeah, Justin Herbert went off for Jake. DJ Moore went off. It really carried his squad. But you had Sam.
Laporta got 18.5 too.
Oh, yeah, Laporta. There you go. Sam Darnold putting up 35. Christian McCaffrey, 31, carrying the yeah, you definitely had that good squad. Dude, it's crazy seeing some of the names you have on your team, of course, with McCaffrey, Saquon, Justin Jefferson. You got a lot of big names, and burning pretty bright there. Burning pretty bright there, Chip.
Dude, I don't care. I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off. I do think that it's nice, though, now that Jake and I have played against each other, we could put like the trade behind us. Mm-hmm. So I think the original trade was Alvin Kamara and Stephon Diggs, maybe something else. I think that was it for Saquon. And, Alvin Kamara scored more. He scored 0.2 points more than Saquon did this week. So I think we put those rumors to bed about who won the trade or anything like that.
No,
so
you sent that text this week, and I was like, oh, damn, yeah, I guess that's crazy. They did score pretty similar. I forgot Saquon was on bye when you sent that text. Yeah, I was like, oh, my God. No, Alvin Kamara's his snaps. I think he played like 51% this week, and it was like 52% last week. He's usually an 80% kind of guy. Like, I don't know if it's just because he's older, managing an injury, like what it is, but like, no, he's not even a full-time back anymore.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's absurd.
Looking back, the trade that we made, Jake and I, we made the trade. Week 2, you and I talked about making a trade. The trade that you offered me and I turned down was Alvin Kamara for Emeka Egbuka. And I turned it down. Yeah. And I just think back on that, like, what the hell was I
I'm so glad you did, because Brees obviously has looked great.
I got him either way, but
yeah. I really wish that Alvin Kamara was on your team. I really wish. I'd love to see you wallow with that draft pick. Just like sit there and be like, oh, I really thought he was going to be good. Like, I would love that right now as your competitor.
I did. There's actually 2 draft picks, and I was like, why did I take those picks? Like, I feel like I should have made better picks at the time. Mm-hmm. Neither of those players are on my team anymore.
Yeah.
So,
and now that you have Saquon and Bucky, it's crazy to me. Anyways, let's move on.
And Christian McCaffrey.
Oh yeah. Look at Ryan, man. People, Pat and Parker were really saying like Ryan's just done. They're done for.
I don't get it. You can never be done when you have CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and James Cook on your team.
Yeah.
I maintain that Ryan can win any week with those 3 players.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was listening to them talk about Ryan's team that way, and I just do not see it. Those guys, I think they had right down the middle, perfectly average weeks this week, and he scored 115 points.
Yep. Yeah,
any CD can go for 30.
Mm-hmm. I've won a lot of weeks. We know this with 3 people going off, only 3.
Yep.
That's the thing. You just need firepower. That's been my theme this year: star power. Let it shine. You only need 3 people going. And yeah, like you said, he's got those 3 plus more. David Montgomery's had those weeks. Mark Andrews put up 15. That's huge. Kareem Hunt. He's got him and Pacheco.
Kareem.
Look at his bench.
Yeah. I know it. Kincaid has been playing great. This is his second week in a row where he's like really gone off, if I remember correctly.
He was tight end 1 for a bit, so he's got to be up there. He missed some time. I think now he's 8. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, anyways. But I mean, that's a great place to be when you're choosing between 2 very startable tight ends. Yeah. Having a stud running back and 2 stud wide receivers. I'm not counting Ryan out by any means.
No, I agree.
He's in 5th place, 5-4. I'd be curious to see his PF standing. I have Ryan. I'll have to look at the standings maybe later, or maybe we don't have to. But I have Ryan just off the top of my head as a playoff team.
Yeah, I think so too. He's going to be on that bubble. It's going to be really tight, but he could definitely be there. On the other side, Tripp, Jaden Daniels just got moved to IR. He's definitely going to be out for like 4 weeks. I don't think Terry's going to come back. Tucker Kraft out for the season. He really hit a lot of things. Yeah. You mentioned earlier your 2 losses. You mentioned Tripp, and you said you both scored 80. And at the time, that was huge for both of you, because at the time Tripp was a powerhouse. Remember, he came on here.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
the King Henry episode, we talked about it. I gotta say, if anybody scrolls back, like the thumbnail for that episode was Tripp with King Henry on his throne, and Parker in the cage wearing a chicken outfit. Parker was in the chicken outfit on PMLZ last week. I was like, oh my God, like that thumbnail
Oh my God.
plus him in the actual outfit.
It.
Like those, it's identical. We got to pull that back up. But
that's awesome.
But yeah, at the time when Tripp scored 80, it was shocking because he was one of the powerhouses. And now, due to injuries and just a lot of things going on here, it doesn't feel that way. It's really scary. It's dicey for Tripp. What are your thoughts?
I think this might be it. This might be the time where he goes to the pits. I'm not saying he's going to lose because I think Dowdle, I'm pretty sure they touted him as he's going to be a starter going forward.
Yeah, which is awesome.
He could pick up a waiver wire quarterback and be okay. But I just don't think that he has the power to make it to the playoffs this late into the season at 4-5. I'd be curious to see where he stands points for. He's had several weeks in the 80s now. So, but I would just be curious to see how it goes for the same reason that anyone can win in the playoffs to win a championship. Anyone can lose in the pits,
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I'd be curious to see how it goes. I'm not rooting for Tripp to lose.
Yeah.
I would love to see his reaction to doing whatever punishment it is.
Yeah, he'd be a trooper. It would be funnier is to see Grace's reaction to him doing it.
I already know Grace's reaction is the thing. I know Grace's
She actually
reaction.
would jump in on it. She'd jump in on it.
She would pile on. She would
you
be
deserve
on our
this.
Side. She would be on our side. You're bringing dishonor to our family. I won't let Eva look at you while you do this.
Oh, my goodness. Trey Benson is got to be a hope for him because James Conner's out for the season. Trey Benson should be back very soon. And I think he's the clear cut. He's the best running back they got. He's better than Bam Knight, DeMarcado, any of the ones they got.
Yeah,
so,
100%.
You got to hope him, Rico, I don't know. He's got players still. Like Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Zay Flowers, I think will keep getting, a lot better. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be tight. They said Tripp always finds a way, they as in Parker and Patrick, and they counted Ryan out. This is where the line is. It's like one of these guys are getting in, I think one of these guys are getting out kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll tell you what, speaking of guys that don't look like they're getting in.
Yeah.
Woof. I got to say, Ethan probably feels great looking at that 137.65. That's huge for the points for. With that last playoff spot, it's the bottom 5 guys that they're duking it out for PF. So would be curious to see if he makes it in on that.
Yeah.
Pat, how do you feel? I mean, holy crap, man.
He said it last week, and I agree with him. He needs Patrick Mahomes to do a Patrick Mahomes thing at the right time in the pits, and it's scary. It's scary for sure. Kyron Williams has been solid, but he hasn't been 3-touchdown Kyron Williams because of Devontae Adams, honestly. Devontae Adams is so good in the red zone. They don't need Kyron to run it in like he used to. He started 3 tight ends this week.
Dude, okay, this is what it was. I forgot what it was that had me on the floor. When Pat told Parker that he was starting 3 tight ends, I almost fell out of my chair. I was laughing so hard. It was amazing to see.
Oh, my gosh. No, I agree. I thought, because the whole time he kept saying 2. And you had texted that already, so I was like, wait, Pat's going to have to tell him here in a second. He's going to tell him.
I thought the same thing.
And, yeah, I thought I flashed back to Parker said something like, it's just a death sentence when you do that. You just know you're done. I started 2 tight ends in the championship against Cody last year. So when Parker said that, I was like, I know. Like, I knew I wasn't going to win when I started 2 tight ends. Brock Bowers isn't a tight end, though, so that's why I thought I could. But, whatever.
To be fair, he is a wide receiver.
Exactly. Like, that's why I did it. I started Kittle at tight end. I started Brock Bowers in my flex. But anyway.
Are you surprised with Jamar Chase only having 14 points with the 42-point performance?
Yes and no. I want to know how many targets he got because I think just the touchdowns went this way. Because, when the weeks he doesn't get a touchdown, that's what he has. Like last week against the Jets, only 15 points. And we put up, 40 against the Jets almost, too.
Oh, my gosh. Look at those target numbers. 10, 12, 23, 19.
Where's the targets? Here we go. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so 8 targets is a little shocking. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like he would have had at least double digits. But to be fair, We say it a lot as Bengals fans. Sometimes games are just T games.
Yes.
And he had one of the all-time games. I don't know if you went back and like saw a highlight reel of the catches that he made.
Oh yeah.
They were out of this world. There was like 4 different catches that were like unbelievable.
Yeah. No, I was so glad T was on my team at the moment. I will say, I sent probably 6 different trade offers trying to trade T away before the game. I thought Joe wasn't going to play. Joe Flacco, like he was questionable all week in the shoulder. I thought he wasn't going to play. And there's a chance. I mean, there's a chance at any point now Joe just takes one bad hit and he's done because he's so old and everything.
Yep.
And we've already seen what it's like with Browning. And I just was like, I need out. I need out before Joe Flacco goes. And then nobody took the trade. And here we are. But, you know, thank you. Thank you, people, for protecting me from myself. Ethan, last thing. Like, I don't love seeing this. If he can squeak into the playoffs, I hope he stays down there.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. If Drake London is going to be a 30-point guy, knowing that Jamar Chase could be a 30-point guy, knowing that Brock Bowers as a tight end can pretty consistently be close to a 20-point guy.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Now, Olave with no Rashid Shaheed anymore. Shaheed has gotten like 9 targets, 10 targets, 10 targets past 3 weeks. Shaheed is getting insane targets. So I don't know.
I don't know how
Tyler
much
Shucks sucks. So
yeah, no. You hit the nail on the head. He's not a good quarterback. Sorry, Ben. So
what about this guy? Last thing. Oh, this guy.
Dude, how good do you feel if you're Pat?
Oh, and me. I flopped him.
Both traded him away.
I traded him for Lamar, so I'm very happy. Very happy.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah. You got to feel really good if you're Pat, though, too. I mean, not right now because he just scored 79 points, but yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Pretty hard to feel good after 79 points.
Last one here. Cody only putting up 95. We talked about this. That's Cody's sweet spot, man. Right below 100. He loves it. He loves it.
He loves his players young and his points at about 95.
Bijan's still not doing great, but 13, you'll take it. You know, better than nothing. Brian Thomas Jr. People on bye? No, nobody on bye. I don't know. There's not much to say about this one. Marv should have started Marv. Cody, would he have won if he started Marv?
Yes.
Basically,
he would have had to swap Tyrone for Vidal and then put him in, so that'd be a 16-point difference. That would not have got the job done.
No, close. It would have been real close. Dang. I don't know. Cody still has such a young crew that he has hope. Let's. It's a good time to transition to the standings and just take a peek at like where it is, because I think Cody's on that bubble with Ryan and Trent, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and take a peek. Here we go.
Man, yeah. There's, whew. I love looking at this, Matt. I love it. You understand how much I love looking at this? I want to go make another steak right now because I deserve it. Oh, it feels so good.
I know you had like 1 year where you should have won, but Kyler Murray and Hopkins and all that. Where were you like PF wise? Whoa! I wasn't. Okay, I wasn't trying to say that. I wanted to know where he was at PF wise on that week. That's what Buffalo Trace will do to you, boys. You didn't hear that, thankfully.
We talked about this. We said you'd never bring it up on air again. You know what it does to me.
I wanted to know. Here's the question. What was your PF like that year? Were you up there? Like,
no idea. No, I squeaked in. I think I was 8-5.
Okay.
Squeaked in. But you know.
So this is the first at very top like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
Go ahead.
So one of the things that's super noticeable here, it looks weird because it's not ordered by PF, of course, but Ryan here at 9-10.
You can click on the PF button and it'll.
No, I know. He's in this spot like up in 5th because of record, but obviously, which right now like he'd be the 5th person in on record. He wouldn't be out, but that's just scary.
Holy shit!
You just noticed Jake? I told you he's in a league of his own.
My God,
he's in a league of his own.
Oh my God!
I don't know if we've ever had this big of a gap PF wise from like 9th to 10th place. Let's go ahead and do this.
We've had that big of a gap from first to worst.
Yes,
a 200-point gap from first to worst for sure. A 200-point gap from 9th to 10th?
Yes. record wise, PF wise, 9th place. Like if you, I just filtered it.
I'm
now.
talking
Yeah.
PF wise from 9th to 10th. It's 150, 30.
Yeah. Which
I'm not a math guy.
that's my point. Is Ryan's sitting in 5th place, but he's 9th in PF. Like that is a little scary. You know, he's gotta keep winning to stay in. It's going to be tight.
What do you
for him.
think Pat's thinking about right now? Looking at this before you change it back,
Yeah.
seeing his name in 5th.
Wow, I didn't see it up there.
That's
So
gotta
he'd be
hurt a
in.
little bit.
He'd be in.
Yeah,
right?
he'd be in. Yes,
Let
he
me go
would.
back here.
By
Yeah, he'd
30
be in.
points, he'll be in.
So right now, Pat is in. Pat, you're not far. How many games we got left? 5. We got 5. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Okay. That's enough to not be 5th in that. Oh, geez. Oh, man. So Tripp and Cody are 2 points apart. That's where, they're really battling. But I think one of them, they got to hope one of them gets in on record, and then the other one will get NPF. I guess they're hoping, I don't know, some kind of that. But Ryan's got to keep winning, man. Because, look, even Ethan passed Ryan up. And the way Ethan's been playing.
By 2 points. That trend could continue. But
Yeah.
Ethan and Ryan both have teams that could score a lot of points. I think Tripp is the one who needs to focus on wins if he's going to get in.
That's true. Because, you look back up here at wins, which I know you can see it on the other screen, but this one's just a little – it's just a game, separating these guys. It's pretty crazy.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll look at the matchups in a little bit, but if Ben and Ryan get a couple more wins, they could really close the door on the bottom 5 because again, we're only looking at the top 5 for record.
Yes,
so they could really close the door. It's obviously a matter of who plays who, but I'm very interested to see how this plays out. It's really cool watching it from the other side. I'm usually like underneath the meteor as it strikes Earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm watching destruction all around me, but to see kind of from my own little kingdom eating grapes and steak and laughing at the peasants, it's pretty nice. I should do this more. I should draft better every year.
Yeah, it feels good.
Why did I not do that?
Or
from
just
the beginning?
Trade for everybody else's first round like you did.
I think I have 3 first-round picks right now.
Yeah,
which is pretty sick.
Yeah. I think
3 final answer.
3. Okay. I think I like the way it's going with me and you. We got a two game cushion now. I'd love to see us be a 1-2 bye.
Oh
us with
my
the
God,
bye.
I'd love to have a bye.
See you in the championship. I love how do you feel every time Pat makes the same prediction of me beating you in the championship?
It's music to my ears. It's the most delightful thing on earth.
Yeah.
I like it. What can you do at the end of the day?
It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be so much fun. I'm sure we'll make a whole thing of it when it happens.
I've thought about do we have somebody else host that week?
Oh yeah, yes.
But then I also thought it'd be a lot of fun to both hop on here and just it would be the only matchup playing. So we just hop on here and just talk about all of our players.
Nobody will watch. We'll have 2 viewers, and it's us listening over to ourselves talk about our own teams.
At this point, this episode, that might be currently happening. People might have turned it off right now. Yeah,
care.
I'm having fun.
Blame my friend the Buffalo. And on that note, I want to introduce you to another friend of mine.
Ooh, okay.
This is Mr. Forrester.
Wow. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, 100 proof as
That's
well.
Good. Yep.
This. Let me put you gentlemen on. We're going to take a little break from football right now. If you're making a whiskey cocktail, there is no better whiskey to use than this right here. Old Forester 100 proof. Old Forester is delicious. I would drink it straight. I'm about to drink it straight. 100 proof adds a little bit more edge to your cocktails, makes them delicious. $26 for this right here. It's cheap. It's good. High proof. If you need a recipe, let me know. I got plenty I can send you. But you know what? This weekend, I want to see some Old Forester whiskey cocktails.
All right. Heard. I'll join you on that. I just bought a bottle last week. That's my favorite bottle off the shelf. I'm with you. Well, that and Buffalo Trace. So both your buddies there. I love it.
Nice part about being here in Texas, BT is cheaper than this is.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
That's incredible. Jeez.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
All right. Here we go. Let's look at next week. As always, we don't have a caller, so we're just gonna, And
can I say I'm glad? I'm so glad. I don't want to listen to these idiots talk to me about fantasy football. Yeah. The 2 best players in the league are going to tell you what you should think about fantasy football. Why am I going to have Jake call in and tell me, hey,
So I really think that
I don't care. You can go send your little murder voice call to somebody else. I'm gonna
man.
get on this mic and I'm gonna tell the league what's what. That's what you do when you're 7-2. You get a glass of whiskey, you make a steak, and you tell the league what to think.
Yeah. Yep.
PML propaganda, baby.
Love it. I love it. I also love the way this projection looks right here.
How could you not?
I didn't even look at what I was projected for the week, so this looks nice. Currently projected 120.
Mm-hmm.
I expect that to go up.
Puka gonna play?
Yep, he should. They said, take what you will, that he could have came in the game. They were killing the other team. They're playing the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
He could have came back, got an X-ray. They said they're optimistic, looks good, but we'll see.
Yeah.
What I've seen, I think there's a good chance Mondre misses again, and Swift misses again. So I already got Kyle Monangai in there because he's already projected a lot because they've been using him even with Swift, but no Swift.
Yeah.
Big jump. No Mondre. I'm going to replace Aaron Jones with Travion, and we'll see. So that's why I got a feeling this projection could increase. That's what I'm getting at.
I got a feeling that while the projection might not increase, Ethan's score could definitely go up.
Definitely.
He is liable to go way over 101. Drake May off of a down week. Charbonnet has been splitting at worst in the backfield. So some touchdown variation could lead to some great things there. He's got a couple players on bye, I see. So I'm not seeing
Jamar Chase
or anything like that. But Drake London is proven to be that alpha wide receiver one that can have a Jamar Chase type of game. He did it last week. So don't count your chickens, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to see that Drake London game against Indiana, Falcons, Indiana. That's in Germany, one of the overseas somewhere.
Oh, yeah, Germany sounds right.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Morning football is the best.
Yeah, oh yeah. And so he's got that. I like seeing Brock Bowers against Denver. It should be a fun one. Bill against Detroit does not scare me in the slightest.
Bill against the Bengals shouldn't scare you.
Exactly. I like this now that we're repeating matchups. This shows previous matchups. So this is back to week one. So
that's
I already beat him week one. I'll do it again. He's got nobody else.
If you do it again, you really don't want to see him in the playoffs because what's the hardest thing to do in sports?
Beat somebody 3 times same season. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I agree. Who you taking? Make your picks.
Oh, wow. We didn't make our picks last time.
Bummer.
That's a little sad. I'm going to go you for sure here. Nothing against you, Ethan. Hard to deny that projection.
Yeah, I'm going to take myself as well.
Let me pull this up so I can start writing it down if you want to riff a little bit so I don't forget to write these down.
For sure. This looks like a fun one. You and Ryan, 116 to 122 currently. That's a pretty high projection for both of you. And that's only a 6-point. That's a touchdown swing. So that's fun.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. Jackson Dart against Chicago. We saw what Chicago just did with the Bengals, as in what their defense just did, and that was nothing. So that's good. James Cook against Miami, also projected 20. Oof.
That scares the hell out of me. I don't like James Cook against Miami.
And David Montgomery against Washington, who just had 2 more players get injured. Like, their defense is depleted. He's got some matchups in favor. He is starting 2 tight ends currently.
I like that. I do love that.
Yeah, because he's got CeeDee Lamb on a bye.
I love that. I would like to take that out on a date. That's how much I love it.
Now, we'll see what waivers holds, but he's starting 2 tight ends. That's a death sentence, according to Parker, and I might agree with that. That's pretty tough.
Yeah.
What do you got on your side? You got the whole squad back together.
Almost. We need confirmation that Bucky's going to play, and then I'm going to have my last Infinity Stone. He's got a projection. It's 14 right now.
Oh, he's on the IR?
No, he's on my IR.
Okay.
So getting Jalen Hurts back, Christian McCaffrey. It's unbelievable that he's running back 2 on the year because of how, obviously Jonathan Taylor's having an unbelievable season.
Yeah.
But Christian McCaffrey's going off. Saquon Barkley, Emeka Egbuka, Justin Jefferson, Dallas Goddard, Nico Collins. I mean, it just doesn't end. Scroll down because they got somebody on bye. I'm not sure. No.
Benching Rome Odunze, huh?
Yeah, he's in the doghouse right now. He needs to start acting right. I don't like what these boys are doing up in Chicago, painting their nails and all that kind of stuff. We need to sort that out before I can put him back in the starting lineup. But Ryan is going to be a tough matchup. He's got some guys that can go off, but pretty confident that I will walk away with a win here. I think I'm going to be in the 150s this week. Just feels like that kind of week coming off a bye and a lower scoring week for me. So we'll see.
I'm stuck here. I really am. I want to take Ryan. I really want to take Ryan, but he's starting 2 tight ends, and I don't want to take a death sentence with 2 tight ends. But, Parker, I got to give you a shout out. The other week, last time we filmed this, I took a doesn't make sense bet live on air. I took Ben. I said, Ben, doesn't make sense. Because he started like 4 different bills against Patrick's squad, and Ben definitely won. So that was nice.
You going to do it again?
I think I'm going to take Ryan. I'm going to take Ryan. Yep.
You fool.
I know.
You fool.
Ooh, we got some people. Yeah, I figure we might not have fully started lineups, especially these 2. They're very lazy.
Whole team is on bye.
Yeah. Well, he's played. No, that's just Dallas Cowboys.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Yep.
His
kind of like you
team.
with the Eagles.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to feel bad for you, like, wow, I can't believe he has 6 different players on bye. And I was like, oh yeah, they all play for the same team. That's kind of his own
they play for
doing.
2 teams. So
yeah,
it's
in
my own doing.
Yeah, which
the nice part is I think about this too. I got all my buys behind me now.
Exactly,
and I got to win that week.
I like that. I try to tell people that when I play with people who've never played fantasy football, when they're drafting, they're like, well, what buy is that guy? I'm like, don't worry about it. Just draft.
Don't even think about it.
And if anything, if it's the same buy, I actually like that better. So yeah, we're on the same page. Geez, I don't want to do the math here. We're just gonna go off vibes. Who's winning this game?
I gotta do I'm not gonna do math, but I'm definitely gonna look a little bit. Hover about right there. Goodness gracious!
I'm just gonna
Guys, Can we ask everyone to set their lineup before? Can we have a little bit?
I
of
almost
for
texted that.
But
I'm just gonna take Jake. No.
What are you saying?
Well, all of his Cowboys are gone. No, you're right. I'm not taking Jake because that's what they want you to think. They want you to think that Parker's going to lose because he doesn't have his Cowboys and everybody's on bye.
Dude, you've been gambling too much. This is the most degenerate gambling stance.
I'm trying to get in Parker's head. That's all I'm trying to do. He doesn't have his
Parker's
Cowboys.
the obvious pick. So your brain tells you that Jake's the obvious pick. So you're trying to tell yourself to go against what your brain is telling itself is the obvious pick, which is actually going back to the obvious pick, which is a very classic fallacy in gambling.
Yeah. Yep. You got it. So, yeah, I'm going to take Jake.
It's this guy. This guy. Can I just take one more look at Parker's bench?
You want me to scroll more?
No, this is plenty.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking Jake. You got none of his.
He doesn't have a tight end. Matt,
No.
He doesn't have a tight end.
Who, Jake?
No,
Parker. Yeah. And I would say he's got Jackson Smith and Jigba. The Niners always beat up on the Rams. Actually, it's the other way around. But Bijan overseas, I don't know. I just don't trust it against Indiana. Brian Thomas Jr. is not even going to play, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting.
Do you know one thing that you're not factoring in here? Jake's team is just so bad. His team is so bad, Matt. You can't take him.
No,
I'm going to take Parker. You can't take him.
Take it. I'm taking Jake. Taking Jake for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, you said before we got on air that you thought you were going to lose to Jake all weekend.
I never said that once. You're putting words in my mouth.
Oh, I forgot you did the steak bit. Yeah.
I mean, this guy, unbelievable. He's trying to put words in my mouth. Some co-host you are. You know, I've had about enough of you being against me. Every damn Sunday, I'm sitting there. Someone says something about my team, and the first message, and I mean the first message, is
instantly.
God, I hope Chip's team loses. Whatever the bad thing is that might happen to Chip's team, I want that. What happened to the co-host that sat there and looked me in the eyes and said, I want to play you in the championship?
Yeah. Moments ago, I just said 1 and 2 buys. And then Sunday, I'm going to be rooting against you. It's so true. It is so true. Man, I don't even know that I'm doing it, but I am.
Oh, you don't know that you're doing it?
Oh, now
you don't know that immediately you say, oh, yeah, fuck Chip.
No, it's true. I'm really right now. I'm like that. It is very true. I sit here every week and I tell you like 1 and 2 buy, and I mean it in the moment. And then on Sunday, I'm like, yeah, I hope he loses because I want that first spot. I want that first spot naturally. But I just got to out PF you. I got close. I caught up pretty close this week, but Puka, play the fourth quarter. Come on. But no, it's all good. All right.
We got 2 more. I don't want to talk about these guys' teams.
Yeah, we can be quick. Well, this one's kind of fun. No, it's not. I thought this was. Next one's fun. This one's not fun.
This one is just it's a suck off.
Oh shoot! I'm about to.
What happened?
Battery's about to go out. Let me.
Oh dear.
Let me get plugged in here.
Yep. The thing about this is it's a suck off. Patrick and Trip are in a suck off with each other. It's just about who can suck less. And these guys are master suckers. They suck and they suck and they suck. And it's good.
My headphones are out, and all I came back to was Master Suckers.
I know. I was just trying to do a little shit talking.
Okay,
I obviously don't mean that. I just thought it'd be fun to say the word suck off. Trip projected to win without a tight end. So I'm going to go Trip pretty handily. Pat, I just looking at your team.
Pat has 4 tight ends on his team.
That's almost as many as Jake has in Dynasty. And in Dynasty, our roster size is double our PML size.
I know he started 3 tight ends last week. I don't think Hawkinson was one of them, right? It was Gadsden, Hunter Henry, and Kelsey.
That's correct. He could have started 4 tight. No, he can't start 4 tight ends. He can only start 3. But
he can only start 3. Yeah. Well, if he could, he would.
He would. He would have. I'm sure he would have.
Again, Swift might not play this week. I said that earlier.
But then his only other option is Rashad White or Kenneth Gainwell, and White probably is going to be playing second fiddle to Bucky.
If Bucky plays, I'll be kind of shocked if Bucky plays. No practice reports came out today because of the trade deadline. I wanted to see practice reports. I didn't see anything.
And then Wednesday's Dudes Day, so we're not going to hear anything.
We're not going to know until Thursday or Friday. Yeah. Crazy.
So.
I'll take Trip as well.
All righty.
This is Cody. Oh wow, no, that's Cody's projection with a full lineup. Oh, Cody.
Oh, snap.
And everybody's double digits. Like, it's not even like he has any bad projections here. They're all just mediocre projections. Wow.
That sucks.
Wow. I've been there when you do that. Like, because single-digit projections feel bad.
Yeah.
But when you have no single digits and you're still not at 100, that's pretty bad.
And you know who these two are? These two are our 100 boys from last year.
Yes.
The 100 boys.
Oh, man. And this week 1 was the reverse jinx off we had between these two. It was a lot of fun.
I hope we get something a quarter as good as that one because these two are some of the best in the game at just saying really fun stuff in the chat.
Man, Cody with all of his rookies. He's got Genty, Judkins, Tetero, Tyler Warren. He still got Golden on his team.
No.
Wait. He dropped Matthew Golden?
You gonna go make a waiver wire move right now?
I need to go look at something. Actually, I think he got injured. I think that's why he might be out.
I'm pretty sure he got injured.
Yeah.
You can count Marvin Harrison kind of as a rookie.
Kimani Valdell. This is his second season, I think.
Yeah.
Does it say that? Yeah. So he's got rookies and sophomores.
He likes them young.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one's interesting. I don't know where I'm going. I gotta go Ben, right?
Oh, dude, it's Ben all the way. For more reason than just the points. A lot of fantasy football that maybe is a little bit underrated, but so much of it is the man behind pressing the buttons.
Yeah.
And no one knows X's and O's like my guy Ben. I got nothing but respect for the guy. I think he's one of the best in the league, one of the best to have ever done it. So I'm going to go Ben pretty comfortably here. Look at all those single-digit player ranks he's got going on there. Now his flexes are in the hundreds, but everyone else is pretty good. Everyone else is top 10 except for his flexes. There's something to be said about that. Pretty funny to see.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually, yeah. I'll take Ben. I really didn't want to. I didn't want to go the same as you, but I'll take Ben.
Let me annotate that in my log.
Man. All right. What a
day.
What a day.
You gonna have a steak next time we record?
I guess I got to win first.
You got.
I would love that.
Win.
I'd love that. I will. I might do that. I'm not going to do it as good as you, but I'll do it.
Well, I was being a bit obnoxious, so I will. If you're listening at this part in the video, I want to formally apologize for that. We were running short on time, and when I realized that I'd have to either eat quickly or eat on camera, I was like, let me make it a bit because it's fun.
It was good. I liked it.
I was a little bit out of it for the beginning, so I hope you all stayed in to hear me really light that fire with the alcohol and really get tuned back in. So
it's what happens when you're 7-2. You have that privilege. You can do that.
I mean, yeah, it's like, I can take a day off. I can take a day off, and I'll be okay. And
I'll say this: I think we said before, eight wins gets you in. I mean, we've had a lot of people 7-7 to get in, but that we've seen 7-7 drop out because of PF, whatever. We're both 7-2. Next week we can be cheersing to playoff berth. So
I don't believe we've ever seen someone over 500 not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And if they were, it's because of points for. But I don't think it's happened. So hey,
I agree.
Next week, bring out your finest whiskey.
I love it.
And on that note,
I thought you were in the music. There it is.
I am. It's just as quiet. I don't like this.
We need like one for the intro, one for the outro.
This is a decent outro.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a little fun. There it is. Yeah. All right, folks. Have a good one.